And speaking of being caught on video, Diddy is getting served with more and more lawsuits. Some are real.
Before we get to that,
Yes.
let's talk about
What?
Let's not jump ahead of the apology. He kicked out.
Oh,
last
yeah,
week.
that apology. I
Before
forgot.
Before we get to anything current,
The apology was
talk
so
about
weak, it
what
didn't
we
even.
got
We
last
forgot
week.
about it after 2 days.
No comment.
what we got last week
I don't even-
after the video we got the next day, Diddy dropped an apology video.
He dropped some bullshit is what he did.
You know why it didn't
Shit was not
resonate?
sincere.
No.
It was some bullshit.
He
He said that shit just to try to get people off his ass. That's all that was.
I mean,
I don't
really,
even
though,
understand the
he
point of
can't.
it.
But
Is he gonna
honestly,
fall in your own sword though?
honestly,
like, really,
you
though?
can't win for losing in this situation.
You can't say nothing.
There's nothing, exactly.
So
If he didn't say nothing, you'd be crucifying him. For
But
not
if
saying
But he
anything.
can't say
Can't
anything.
say we still either way it goes.
I feel you.
you
Though.
can't win for losing in this situation here. This is he's up shit's creek without a paddle in this one.
You know why? Because he was lying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the main reason you
But
went from.
he's a man with a.
Is it a lie?
Yes.
Hold on, wait. Listen.
yes.
If you have legal team telling you, advising you not to say certain
They
things,
told you to lie.
is it?
They told him to lie.
They told him to because
He did.
he has money and other things on the line.
You gotta lie when you're at that level.
You have to.
You have to.
Like
Well,
you can't beat.
What was he like?
Asian-
Yeah, I kicked her.
Yeah. Like, come on,
In
man.
my Gucci
Well,
flip flops.
He does have money tied up in some things, but people are really starting to
But if he wouldn't did this shit,
disassociate themselves.
Tied up in certain shit if
But
he
but
didn't do
he,
shit
did,
he did.
The main
people are getting ready to
reason-
start breaking away from Diddy
That's
as
correct.
they
They've been
are.
doing that.
They've
As they
already
should.
are.
Remember, he went from flat out complete. Man, they lying, they throwing. I don't even know how to hog tie people. You know, he went
With
that
the
route to.
crocodiles and tears
Well,
and
you
shit.
know,
What
I was
am I
at one of
gonna
the
do
darkest points of my life, man. You know, I don't condone my behavior and like, dude, my nigga.
What was he supposed to say though?
Don't say
mean,
shit.
Nothing.
But again, I promise you, if he didn't say anything, people would be
Nothing-
saying,
yeah,
That's cool.
why he's not
But that's cool.
apologizing,
That-
why
that-
he don't show
because,
no type
okay,
of remorse.
boom.
Well, why you apologize for what you say you didn't
Who are
do?
you apologizing to?
He
Why?
had to take legal
Why?
advice.
Right.
If your lawyer
Right.
tell you
The
don't do
only
it,
thing-
you ain't gonna do
The
it.
only thing I can say is the apology should have been to Cassie. Why are you apologizing to me?
He's apologizing
Now
to
you're-
us.
now
Are you
you're
apologizing to
broadly-
me for
you're
for
broadly
watching you beat her?
apologizing now.
Like you're apologizing to me
Right.
for watching this.
You ever
But
seen
the
your friend
apology
get
is
like
to
spanked in
Cassie.
front of you and the parents like, I'm sorry you had to see that?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
see, somebody
That's what
else
Diddy was
brought-
apologizing
Somebody
for.
else
That's what it
brought
was.
something up as well, and we feel bad for Cassie. We do, but Cassie played a role in this too. Yeah, Cassie was around when Kim was around.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it was.
She said she was dipping in while he was in a
Cassie
relationship with
would you see what I'm saying? So yes, we sympathize and empathize with Cassie, but Cassie isn't a saint in this
Regardless
either.
of
I don't look at
regardless
it-
of what Cassie did.
Oh
she
no
did
no
not
no
deserve
no
to get her
no
ass
no!
whooped
She
like
didn't
that.
deserve that.
You
She
know what I'm
did not
saying? So
deserve
what
that.
kind of role she played in it.
She never deserved to get her ass beat,
She
but
never deserved that.
but in all honesty, she's no different. She used her looks to get ahead.
So let's be honest now. If somebody come in and fuck your relationship up, you gonna have remorse for what happened to them?
I mean,
Let's
Who
be
else,
real.
Diddy?
I'm just saying, be
I'm
real.
not gonna-
If somebody come
Yes,
in,
when it comes to
if somebody
certain
come
shit,
in and
at the end
hijack your
I mean, does the
relationship-
crime fit the
At
punishment?
the end of the day, that was my relationship if somebody can take it from me in the first place.
I was
okay?
just about to say, if
Then
somebody can
second of
fuck my
all,
relationship
if
up, they
somebody
did a
that
great
would've
job.
happened
Y'all know that
My
ain't
shit
not
wasn't
gonna
in the
say
heat of
they
the
deserve
moment.
because they broke
Y'all
my
know at the
shit
heat
up,
of the
nobody
moment. You
deserves
like,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah, you
Oh,
know
no,
at the heat of
nobody.
the moment.
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
fuck
So,
it.
like I said, if somebody was to take that from me, it was never mine in the first
But
place.
that whole-
so I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, please, hope shit out. I'm not gonna do shit like that.
So even if it was somebody that was close to you, y'all was close together.
Fuck them.
No.
But if something was to happen to them, I still wouldn't be like, that's what they deserve. I wouldn't do that.
Nah. Like
that.
you said, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
don't
if another
deserve
female would've beat
that.
up or something, I'd be like, okay.
But that just, I was just bringing up that,
But the way he did her,
this
no,
goes
I would never. I would never.
Back. This is a,
The apology was bullshit.
it was, the apology
Yeah,
was-
I don't even understand the point of it.
to try to save face, but you
But you
can't
can't
save your
There's
face.
nothing you can say from
As
that.
sad as you looked in that video, and you were looking very homely and sad in that video. I guess to give the like.
He would have been better off
remorseful-
like, okay, look, y'all see the truth. Y'all see I lied. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he ain't gonna say that.
Exactly.
He
But
took
it would have
the
been
advice
better
of his
off you
lawyer.
doing that
Took the
than
bull
trying
by
to
the
apologize.
horns.
You see what I'm saying?
He's
Just
supposed to
admit
come out-
what the fuck you did.
What
like,
if it? What
I'm
if it?
sorry
How
for
we
whooping her. Is
know?
that
Yeah,
I'm
like,
sorry,
yo.
it is what
But
it is.
how we
He'd
know?
have still been better off than giving what the bullshit he
But
put
how
out there.
do we not know his mama don't have nothing to play with him? What if his mama done told him to apologize?
Okay, well that's him and his mama.
Well, what if his mother told him to apologize?
But
and he
apologize.
He should've-
to who?
He didn't
We don't-
apologize.
He should have said.
He didn't listen to his mama.
He would have been like, "I'm sorry,
Mama.
mama."
I understand that.
Like I
I'm just
said,
saying, we don't know.
cleaning
Why
out
don't know
my
what this man
closet.
thinking.
But why would
did
it
he
take
do?
your mother
Why
to tell
does
you
the
to
public?
apologize?
Why does
We
the
don't.
public?
I'm just throwing it out
I
there.
am too. Like,
Why does
would
the
y'all
public
look for it?
deserve
we don't
this
really know.
apology? It's not the public that deserves
He
this
can't say
apology.
her name.
I don't think
He
he can
can't say
legally
her
say
name.
Cassie.
He could say the young lady.
He no. He
That I
can't-
assaulted.
girl's
he can't
ass.
have no.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, and part of the agreement, he can't have no reference of her. So when he make the apology, it can't be directly to her.
He can call her assy.
He can't even do
He could
that.
say the young lady.
He can't
That was
even
in
do
the video.
that. So that's another thing.
But the
That's
public-
another
the
key
public-
thing.
To the people I have hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To the people I've hurt,
Okay,
physically
But with this
on the
day
ground.
and age, you just talk about a lawsuit. Somebody rolled over his leg without no information. You can't be close, nearly close, even mentioning their name.
Let's grade
Or
apologies
reference to.
because we've had enough public apologies in my lifetime that I
we
can
need
grade,
some more.
that I can grade.
We're the best.
Public apology.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bill Clinton was kind
Why
of
Bill
good.
Clinton? Look, I was
Bill
thinking the same
Clinton,
shit,
he's
bro.
all right. You know what I'm saying?
I did not have sexual relations.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Hold
a little
on.
different.
Hold
you
on.
know,
How that's
Was it-
different?
was
he didn't
it-
smack her with it, and
It
she
don't
said
matter.
something about him. He assaulted me with it.
No, he uses.
You know what I'm saying? She assaulted him. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Was it-
he
was
uses
it-
power. He
Am I-
uses powerful position.
Am I
over
thinking
an
about
intern.
Tammy Faye
That's a
Baker and
no-no.
her husband?
She
Didn't they
wanted
do
it.
something?
See, that's not.
Tammy Faye
She
Baker
was- she
and her
was- she
husband.
was-
Jimmy,
In
who?
corporate
Jimmy Swagger?
America, that's
It
a
don't
no.
matter.
wait, wait.
In
So you can't
corporate
get-
America, you
You
can't
can't
do
get
that.
No,
in
wasn't
corporate
it
America.
Jimmy-
Corporate America, you can't get in. You
No, in
okay.
corporate
Jim
America,
Baker,
if
right?
you have,
Jim Baker,
if you
yeah.
have,
Yeah.
if
I
I'm
thought
your
he gave us a
CEO, your
public
boss,
apology.
we not supposed to have relations. See, this is where that Me Too movement come in there because all this stuff comes in play. That's why a lot of corporate business have a zero policy. It's fraternizing. That's what it
Well,
calls.
my
Oh.
understanding, she was on her knees.
When
so.
my boy said he wasn't a crook, when the president said
I
he
am
wasn't
not
a
a
crook,
crook.
yeah,
Richard Nixon?
yeah, that
I
was
am
that
not
was
a
kinda,
crook.
that was kind of
His name was Tricky Dick.
You cannot trust no nigga named
Named Tricky Dick. Like, Tricky Dick, you fuck my bitch?
But yeah,
What's my name?
Puffy's apology, that was an F. It was an F on the scale.
It was pointless. I don't really understand the point of
It was
it.
a waste of time. It really
But the cool thing is Cassie did respond. You see her on Instagram. You saw her post.
Did she put bags of money up?
No.
Yeah, she put bags of money up and 2 Rolexes. No, she wanted to thank everybody for the love and support from her family, friends, strangers, and
And her
those she
legal
has
team.
yet to meet. The outpouring of love
Right.
has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. Then she said, domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become with a lot of hard work. I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past. Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to take this matter serious. Then she said, my only ask is that everyone open your heart to believe victims the first time.
No,
Sorry,
yeah,
can't.
no.
Sorry, Cassie.
No.
Okay, see that situation with that right there now.
No,
Okay,
no.
Everybody don't always tell the truth.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
And
so
it's more.
It's human nature to lie.
Yeah.
Right.
So
No.
I wouldn't say.
Investigation.
And then again, I can't even say don't believe people because
I'm not saying
I
don't.
know,
We
I
just-
know, I know that, but
You
I'm
can't
just saying, like,
believe
Just
Come
when it
on.
believe
comes-
somebody with
Something happened.
receipts,
Corroborating.
corroborating evidence.
Something
Yeah, some
happened.
people
Do
do
the
lie.
investigation.
Just be mindful.
Look.
And then you got to think too in certain situations like that too. People think you're lying and you're not. So how do you?
You get beat on tape, and
Luckily,
then people
and see,
believe
that-
you.
that's
So
the thing.
that's why
the thing.
you have to
Sometimes the
have.
shit is in private,
so
so,
that's
you
why-
never
See,
you never
it
know what
was
somebody else is
luckily
going
that-
through.
So that's why
because
you gotta
we were
have
kind of looking
investigation.
at her kind of.
But she already got paid before the tape.
Then the tape came out, and then we were like that visual. The word of last week, visual.
Mute.
You know, we had the visual, so now we corroborated her story.
We
and
believe you now.
believe all of the stories now.
But I don't believe in that believe all women shit.
No,
'cause
nah,
I know
nah.
people,
There's
people
some
do lie.
There's some chicks out here
there are
that
some
aren't,
chicks
that
do lie,
aren't trustworthy.
You know, about stuff like that.
That would
but
mean.
how do you
This,
Yeah.
but this is
how do
my
you know the
argument.
difference?
But this
Just
is
like
my-
people, she was telling the truth, but some people thought she was lying.
But see, this is
she was
my-
actually being honest. So how do you know the difference?
This why it's called investigation.
Investigation. Yeah,
They got
that is true.
investigation.
You got to
And
investigate.
you
Make a
also
complaint,
have those women too that
Will lie.
won't, but then won't take it to the police for investigation.
See,
Well,
so
then
you can't blame them for that too, because that's a victim thing.
But so overall it hurts.
And that's for anything.
It hurts the overall objective. That is, get the perpetrator.
Yeah.
So that means when somebody really do come and she got to be grilled, it's all because people who underreport, don't report, or some people go get the bag instead.
Or they do report it and people don't believe them and they feel like they can't go anywhere with it,
What-
so they don't report it
who they
anymore, and
reporting
it
it?
keeps
Like, it
happening.
would have
Well,
to be
this day
reported
and
to
age, that
authorities.
don't hardly happen though. That somebody reports something.
Cause you can
go-
tell it to your homegirl, like, oh,
Yeah.
girl, he did.
I mean,
this.
tell
has
your
been,
mama.
Okay, situation. There has been a situation where somebody I knew in my past had reported to the police. Okay, and it went nowhere. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, that happens too.
And it was the truth,
Okay.
but nobody believed her, and he beat the out of her. Literally put her in the hospital, almost killed her. But nobody believed her. After the police did not believe her, she stopped talking about it and continued to get the beatings. That's because nobody believed her, but she was telling the truth. So in certain situations,
Even when she was going to the hospital.
Because that's what I'm
I
saying. In
don't
the
know.
day and age,
them
somebody go to
situations,
the hospital,
you know,
especially
if she
a
does
woman.
not say, okay, well,
Right.
when the police didn't do anything about it,
But
and
if-
she go to the hospital about it, and the police already didn't do anything about it, she's not gonna keep bringing it up.
But if you go
because
to the
what are these people at the hospital
the police have to, because you can't.
they don't always follow up
that's
on
correct.
domestic violence situations. They don't.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They don't. So that's I'm like, how do you know if the truth is, if it's truth or the lie?
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't, you know, because like I said, situations like that, if the police don't do that, what do I keep telling these people for? The people that's supposed to help me, why am I going to go to the hospital and say he did this to me when they're not going to believe me either? So I failed. Or I did this.
The only reason why I'm gonna push back just a little bit, just that situation, yes, that's probably that happened.
It happens a lot.
Okay, no, I've experienced, so that's the only reason why I'm gonna do a little pushback, because if you come in with some significant scarring or broken, they're going to investigate that, whether that person wants to do it or not. And then once the police get there and they ask questions, and if the person that's injured refuse to answer questions and stuff like that, and nowadays they'll still press forward a charge whether the person wants to press charge or not.
Sometimes. But when that man is right there with you while you in that hospital room,
I'm not questioning that.
I'm just saying.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That happens. This situation happens a lot. If he's right there with you in the hospital room, say you better tell him you failed. That's what you're gonna do, because you got to go home with this man. And you done went to the police and told them about it. They do nothing about it. So you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna be like, he punched me in my eye when you got to the hospital for the police to come back and investigate it again. That happens a lot. That's why a lot of women are battered women, or, you know what I'm saying, certain situations where they don't report it after the first time because they did and nobody did anything. So I guess I'm just got to do this by myself. Like, that happens a lot more than you think. These girls in the hospital, black eyes, busted lips, broken noses, but they fail. Or, you know what I'm saying, or something, just any kind of excuses. That man is right there. Look at her dead in her face. That's what she got to go back to, because nobody believed her when she said he was doing it.
He's a punk bitch.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you have to think about certain situations. Don't believe, you can't believe everything you hear, but just look on the outside looking in. Like, somebody might report it and they might be lying, but you'll be able to tell. But there's some people that that people say is lying that it's not. This girl got her eye socket is messed up for the rest of her life because she reported it and nobody did nothing about it.
What happened to her eye socket?
He hit her so hard it messed with her eye socket.
He's
You
a
see what
punk
I'm
bitch.
saying? Like, she gotta, like, her shit ain't right. She's pretty much blind in one eye. She can see, but she's pretty much blind in one eye.
Damn.
And it took him doing it to somebody else for him to actually get arrested
God.
and get locked up. But now she's messed up for the rest of her life after she tried to report something. And nobody did anything about it.
Wait, who got locked up?
He did. He ended up getting locked up after the last one he beat after her. Because
Diddy?
that girl reported too.
Oh,
Then
this
they
is
saw
somebody.
It was
I thought you were talking about
pattern.
Diddy.
You see what I'm saying? So then they locked him up because she had a little more evidence. She was able to come out a little bit more than this girl was. You see what I'm saying? So they noticed, this right here is not from a fall. So they start looking into his past like they do. And they saw that, somebody reported it before. And, from there on, investigation happened, da-da-da. But just that one, the first one, it's too late for her. She can't see on one side.
Damn shame.
It does happen like that more than y'all think.
Yeah, that's not good.
It happens
not
more
good
than you
at
think.
Yeah.
Stuff like that sometimes to law enforcement and stuff, that's small things to
That's
them.
why women need to own guns and mace.
And then if you shoot them, you going to jail.
Well, you got it on tape.
But everything ain't always on tape. You don't always
That's why
have
you
your
got
phone
camera
out,
phones.
But you don't always have your phone out. You're not going to have your phone out all the time when you're being assaulted. You're not going to have somebody else.
Well, I
might
mean,
have
that's
their
why you got
phone
the
out.
gun.
But then you shoot
He's
them.
coming at me. Pop, pop.
Well, we in a stand your ground
I
state.
know. Yeah, we're in the stand your ground
So,
state.
yeah, stand
that
your-
can't happen to women in North Carolina. You can't do the Cassie women.
But everybody's not in the stand your ground state.
I know.
So, it's not always the case.
Yeah, I was just saying if you have a gun, stand your ground means if you feel threatened, if you feel like
Yeah,
you're not
you gotta
bodily
pop
harmed,
that-
You can use lethal force.
Yeah. I don't believe in beating up women like that, so I can't co-sign Diddy's actions.
Nope.
Or any guy who does that, not
Yeah,
just
bitch ass
Diddy,
nigga.
like any guy who does it.